Hello, everyone. It's Crystal here with your August 27, 2020 daily tarot reading. In this reading, we're picking up on the overall energy of the day. And I have pre-pulled for time's sake. And we have the Ten of Wands again. I was like, what the? Is it still upright? It is. Ten of Wands upright, the Tower in reverse, and the Magician. All right, so here we have this common trend of the Ten of Wands. So, however, this week has been for you, for most of you, okay, you all, this is a general reading that I do every day. So, not everyone will necessarily feel this, but most people will. Whatever you've been feeling this week, is probably associated with this Ten of Wands. Okay, now you have your own personal experience to understand what that is. Whether something came to a completion, anytime we see the 10 of anything, we know things have really been coming to a head. Things have really been coming to a completion. Kind of like a full moon, which we are building up to, that will be on September 1st or the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's in Pisces. So we're getting like a pre-phase of that. So something you all have really been working on has just been building and building and building. A lot of you all are really tired because this Ten of Wands is here, whether it's aggression you've held on to, trauma you've held on to, a lot of responsibilities, feeling like you're the person who always has to get everything done. That's the Ten of Wands. That can be very frustrating, but please know that just give yourself a break if you need to. You can pick it up later on. Everything isn't as serious as you think it is to be handled right now. But luckily, we do have the energy. The Ten of Wands is like you probably want to chill out a little bit, but you probably just have so much that you're trying to get done. And so do what you can, but don't overwhelm yourself. And like I said, with energy like this, we all have enough on our own plate. So to be doing other people favors and all of these other things can kind of be a bit difficult because you just might not have the time. The next card we have is the Tower in reverse. So something big has happened for a lot of you all, I would say, ever since that new moon that we had in Leo. And radical change has definitely presented itself. When the Tower is in reverse, the good thing is that whatever this big blow up was, at least with the Tower card, things are starting to settle down a bit. Maybe you're having more introspection of how it's so easy to be, you did this, you are this type of person, you hurt me, you're like this. But it's harder to point the finger at us and say, okay, what kind of toxic energy did I bring into the situation? Because nobody is perfect. We all have our flaws. And so I'm really getting a strong indication that a lot of us have to check ourselves. And we're not always right. Sometimes we're the toxic person. It's so easy to say, oh, I was with a narcissist for 10 years. Well, obviously it was a reason why. Not saying that you're narcissistic yourself, but it's something that this narcissistic individual was trying to teach you. And if they're carrying toxicity and that's someone who you felt that you could be with, whether it was you made an uncomfortable situation comfortable, you decided to stay. So that means you have this toxicity within you, whether you want to realize it or not, whether it's a controlling issue, whether it's being OCD, whether it's just being toxic yourself, dealing with legal issues, incarcerations, drug use. The Tower is just the unexpected womb. Like boom, womb, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And when it's in reverse, like I said, we're coming out of this, okay? So it's not as annoying or it's not as like Tower moment today, like something huge happens. It should have already have happened for most of you all. Try your best not to keep picking and going back to traumatic moments. Sometimes this card can make you keep going back to something old that was horrible and you just keep going back to it and it's like, okay, we have to move forward. And the last card we have is the Magician, okay? And the Magician is all about using your personal power. It says that there is no, yeah, you're probably going to be pretty busy today, but you're at a place of really learning how to manipulate your life to where what once would be so much to deal with, so much piled on you, you're at a place like, I'm going to do this from 1 to 2 o'clock. I'll do this from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. Like the magician is working with everything that they have around them to get what they need to get done. It's nothing that they're missing. Whatever they need, they can ask God, they can ask their higher self, whatever they pray to, whatever they believe in, and boom, it's there. The magician is realizing that you are a co-creator with God. So a lot of the times I'm getting a strong indication that the physical life sometimes will reflect your connection with God. And I know that can sound so bad, and I don't mean that like people who have Lamborghinis are closer to God. But what I mean is that sometimes when you look at the physical realm, how clean your room is, how are you treating your body, are you able to have stability within your life, whatever that looks like. It's no comparison on, oh, you need a 6-bedroom home with a jacuzzi tub. Like, no, whatever that means for you. Sometimes the physical realm can show you a bit of what a person is about or what you've been able to accomplish thus far. And it's not to beat yourself up, it's to realize that I am exactly where I need to be. And if I'm not quite satisfied with the life that I'm living, that's okay. Today is a beautiful opportunity for me to switch that around and not allow my depression, not allow my bipolar disorder, not allow any of these toxic people and friends and enemies to get the best of me. Hell, my own self. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. So use your creative skills today. Drink some hot tea with honey and just let it kind of purify your soul as you're drinking it. I think it'll really, really help with that magician card, just to kind of set the intentions of being the powerful magician that we all are. So I hope this helped. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.